Grain-based comfort foods like oats and rice congee deserve serious consideration during flu, but most people don't understand why these traditional sickness foods actually work from a nutritional perspective. Beta-glucan in oats is a polysaccharide, a complex sugar that specifically stimulates immune cells, including neutrophils and macrophages. This isn't folk wisdom. This is documented immunological effect. Beta-glucan binds to receptors on immune cells, enhancing their pathogen-fighting activity. You're not just eating comfort food, you're consuming a compound with immune-stimulating properties. The easy digestibility when appetite is compromised matters enormously. Complex carbohydrates in whole grains provide sustained energy release without blood sugar spikes and crashes that worsen the fatigue you're already experiencing. When you can barely eat, foods that are easy to digest and provide stable energy become critical. Oatmeal preparation can maximize benefits. Cooking oats in milk or plant milk adds protein. Topping with berries provides antioxidants. Adding honey gives antimicrobial effects and throat soothing. The warm temperature itself is therapeutic, soothing for sore throat, the steam helping with congestion. Rice congee represents Asian traditional medicine's answer to illness nutrition. Plain rice porridge is extremely gentle for upset stomachs. It's essentially pre-digested rice, broken down by long, slow cooking. As you feel better, you add ginger and scallions, drawing on traditional Chinese medicine principles. Chicken congee adds protein. When appetite fully returns, you might include century egg and pork. Why these foods work is simple. They're bland enough to tolerate when nauseous, can be enriched with proteins and vegetables as you improve. They're culturally appropriate comfort food for many populations, and warm temperature aids digestion while providing psychological comfort. Preparation tips for when you're sick. Instant oats are acceptable if convenience is necessary. You're getting less beta-glucan than steel-cut oats, but some is better than none when you lack energy for extensive cooking. Slow cooker congee requires minimal effort. Add rice and water. Turn it on. Forget it for 6 to 8 hours. Batch preparation when you first feel sick provides multiple meals. Additions for enhanced nutrition transform these from simple carbohydrates to complete meals. Chia seeds boost fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. Sliced banana adds potassium and natural sweetness. Nut butter provides protein and healthy fats. For congee, using bone broth instead of water adds minerals and amino acids. The brat diet context is relevant: bananas, rice, applesauce, toast for GI upset. Plain rice is part of this traditional protocol. However, modern nutritional thinking adds protein and nutrients rather than restricting to these 4 foods alone. The old brat diet was too restrictive, potentially delaying recovery. Modified brat adding proteins like eggs and chicken makes more sense. Cultural wisdom about these foods spans millennia. Congee has been used in Asian medicine for thousands of years during illness and convalescence. Oats were traditional European sick food. This isn't coincidence. These foods work, and generations of observation identified their benefits long before we understood beta-glucans or sustained energy release. Modern research validates traditional applications. We now know mechanisms: beta-glucans' immune effects, complex carbohydrates, stable energy, easy digestibility. Science is explaining why grandma's oatmeal actually helps. Let me address the concern about plain carbohydrates during illness. Yes, you need protein. Yes, you need micronutrients. But you also need calories and energy, and if oatmeal or congee is what you can tolerate when nothing else appeals, eat it. You can add protein and nutrients as toppings or in subsequent meals. Eating something is better than eating nothing. The practical application involves preparing these when healthy and knowing how to make them quickly when sick. Steel-cut oats can be cooked in batches and reheated. Congee freezes well. Having these options available reduces the barrier to eating when you feel terrible. What impresses me about oats and congee is how they bridge nutritional science and cultural tradition. They're not just comfort food psychologically. They provide genuine nutritional benefits through beta-glucans, easy digestibility, and sustained energy. They're bland enough for nausea, yet versatile enough to enrich as recovery progresses. My recommendation: don't dismiss these as just carbs. Oats with proper additions provide complete nutrition. Congee enriched with chicken and vegetables becomes a one-pot meal. Use these as foundations, add proteins and vegetables as tolerated, and appreciate that sometimes the old ways have solid science behind them.